Welcome back to our FIFA Manager adventure. We're gonna try and see
EA
what else
Sports.
we
It's in
can
the
do
game.
with our teams. Our teams were complete or almost complete. I don't remember exactly. I know AC Milan and Lyon were full, and also Milan managed to beat Lyon 4-2. So they are in the final of our competition. Let's say it's not necessarily a competition between them four. Let's think of them as multi-owner clubs. Okay, so Lyon is a complete team. Therefore, mm, we can start working around with the club. I'm gonna schedule these useless events. Also, each of the four teams, with the next after their next victory, they're getting a player spot. Everybody. Okay. Olivia. Oh yeah, are you sure? Okay. Then exercising your option, bitch. If you don't want to negotiate a new contract. 27 million left. The transfer budget for Lyon, but they made a great team. I think John Terry, Schweinsteiger, and Henri, fantastic. 28-year-old Thierry Henry will be our main goal scorer for at least 3 or 4 seasons. Okay, Hamburg. What? No. Oh, that's irrelevant. Hamburg needs one more player. Who is it? Oh, Tom Sellers. He's the last one. And Barcelona, did you get Christy Keeper? I really did, okay. Oh, Barcelona is complete. Okay, let me write down. I was writing down the teams. Where did I put my post-its? Okay, so he will replace Rafa Marquez in the first 11 of Barcelona, and that speaks a lot, says a lot about our Christy Kivu. Zambrata on the left, Puyol and Kivu center, and Alves on the right. Xabi Alonso, defensive midfield, alongside Xavi and Iniesta. And then we have Ronaldinho on the left wing, Eto'o, our main striker, and Messi, the right wing. And this is the team of Barcelona. I wish I could use more players. I really wish I could, because if I could have, I would have selected England's league as well, Portugal, the other lads, and maybe Romania, just because. We are waiting for Hamburg squad to be ready. The least amount of changes in the team is definitely with Milan, with only Sergio Ramos coming to boost the team. 4 players in total, so it's not even a big number. It's only Nani, Karagunis, which won't get any play time, just because I don't know. And Giroud, sorry for that. Giroud, our right back, can barely play right back because I thought he's a right back. That's gonna be a problem in the context of Kafu being so old. Look at the squad. I think I have more players in their 30s than in their 20s. Not quite. 1, 3, 6, 9. But close. I have 5 players 34 and above. 2 of them are in my first 11 for this season, so yeah. I don't really like that very much. Ooh, we're playing Locomotive. Oh shit. We're gonna get disqualified from the Champions League just because we cannot use our players. Oh my god, that was the case with Hamburg as well, wasn't it? Don't tell me that's the case, bro. Bro. Bro, what the? That's the most unfair thing I have ever seen in this freaking game, I swear. This is fucking stupid. Okay, yeah, I cannot use. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. I have 6 guys. And 5 others. Hey, at least I have 11 people that can play. No. This is what will cost me the Champions League qualifications. With these clubs. Finally, Tom Soares gets an offer. This is our amazing and unbelievable team here at Hamburg. Our amazing team that cannot freaking play. I'm just gonna write it down just so I know the first 11 for this season. Van der Sar is the first one in goal. Juan Pablo Sorin on the left. Juan and Matisen. Matisen or should yeah, Matisen. And Zanet on the right. Central midfield Van der Vaart and Jermaine Jennings. Our wingers are Snow and Nawaz. And up front, Pizarro and Forlan. And Barcelona will need to play Hamburg so we can make our top for the teams. Gonna make all these guys unavailable for reserves. And at least we have a slightly functional first 11. And Monday, Hamburg will play Barcelona. Milan also plays, but they have the massive benefit of not buying that many players. So Bonera transfer Sergio Ramos, and that's it. They'll barely feel it. They will barely feel it. I really hope Hamburg can do some. Oh, awesome! Now we will only have 10 in the next game. That's super califragilistic. Milan couldn't beat Lokomotiv Moscow. I cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. I don't give a damn about you, bro. Just is he one of my? Lyon plays Toulouse. Hamburg plays Arminia Bielefeld. Barcelona doesn't play anyone. And neither will Milan. So it's only Lyon and Hamburg. Lyon already played a game. Oh my god, Malouda. Malouda got sent off because he just felt like running his opponent. Not in a sexual way. Okay? The worm. I'm gonna call this tactic the worm. I don't remember who's my right mid, my left mid replacement. Schweinsteiger can play right mid too. We're gonna bring King Karlstrom and send Schweinsteiger on the left. Juninho here and Henri up front. Awesome. Hamburg's on the roll. On the other end, Hamburg just removed themselves even more. Oh, wait. I said it like that, but actually it was the other way around. Lyon is humiliating themselves by losing against Toulouse. Hamburg, huh? Lyon didn't. Literally, Tom Soares was the only player that got transferred this week to one of our teams. The only one, actually. Okay, so the players from our squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it starts with Terry, so it's 5, 4, 9 players from our squad are in the national team, in their national team. 5 of them with France. That's great. Then we got the national teams. Hamburg never gets catch a breath, do they? Well, for Barcelona it's even worse, so I'm not gonna complain. The game against Hamburg and Barcelona will be replayed because AC Milan played Lyon with their first 11. Hamburg and Barcelona didn't. And we will be repeating that. Okay. Now it's time to work on the music. First of all, I want to change the options. I want to hitting next day after the next day after the next day. So we're not gonna do a very deep run simulation. We're just gonna play through the seasons with the team that we pick. The teams that we pick. I'm gonna change the whole currency to euros. What I say? Sorry for that. Okay. I'm gonna buy orange school. Lens second team. Let's see how our players. Thiago was the one that scored for Portugal in a win against Serbia. Germany smashed Israel, thank God. 9-3. Two goals for Schweinsteiger. And France, while beating Ukraine 5-0, scored two other goals. Two bangers. Nice. And I still have budget. Not like anything like that. Watch out. Okay. Sweden smashed Iceland 3-2, but Gideonson scored both the goals for Iceland. Italy Russia 4-4. Gattuso and Pippo Inzaghi scored. I love when the players score for their national team because it increases their morale. We have exceeded the construction budget for Lyon, but in the grand scheme of things, it'll be worth it. Oh, the first leg of the Super Copa de España. And I just love it when all of our players are at their national team. They can't properly play the freaking game. How's that from? Ronaldinho to shoot a penalty. Congratulations, Ronnie. Okay, let's test our new players. Adriano and Aaron Lennon. I threw the ball in quickly into play when I had that decision because I thought, well, it's the first leg. But they managed to score soon after that, so not a good answer, but if we're playing Bordeaux, it is today. Debut for Nikolai Nita. Hamburg plays Energy Cottbus. Make some substitutions. Fellaini, Paolo Guerrero for Forlan. Forlan is having a bad game. And Emmanuelson for Sorin. Charles was 3-1 in both of the games. Hamburg is first. We won the Copa del Rey. The Super Copa de España, actually. King's Cup is Copa del Rey. Super Copa de España. I don't have 11 players. I'm gonna play with 10. It is so damn. I remember when things like these happen. Milan is qualified. Hamburg is gonna go to the Europa League. Okay, so Hamburg is not in the group stage, but Milan, Barcelona, and Lyon are. I think Hamburg might be going to the Europa League or UEFA Cup, how it was called back in those days. We're gonna see. I really hate that they're not here because they would have been a great competitor for this. They would have made it to the quarterfinals if they didn't have an especially strong um, opponent. But yeah, okay, let's see. We're gonna start the group, and I'm gonna let the draw finish by itself. I'm not gonna skip it. I want to see all the clubs here and how what they do, how they perform. And the thing I'm curious of the most is whether or not Lyon will reach the same group stage as Barcelona or Milan. Group E and Group F are the groups for Barca and Milan, Real Madrid in Group G, and Man United Group H. Bremen with Inter. That's good. Liverpool gets to play with Bayern Munich. Porto facing Arsenal just seems to be a match that fits. Lyon is with Chelsea, so not facing each other in the group stages. Barcelona gets Olympiacos. I'd say that's the easiest opponent possible from the second group. Mm, Valencia for Milan. They don't have David Silva anymore, as he was transferred to Man City. He's not such a great player at the beginning of the game anyway, so I don't know. They're not to be scared of. The third group, let's see, D, E, F. defense. Wow. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Lyon gets Panathinaikos. A good match, a very good match. Sporting Lisbon is with Barcelona. That's harsh. And Anderlecht with Milan. So far, the hardest group might be Group G. But yeah, I wanted to say they'll get either Penner or Benfica, which are both great teams. But also Group H looks good. Bayern Munich and Liverpool in the same group. That I don't know how I have ignored that. So yeah, Celtic in Group A. Inter and Bremen have an easy route over there. Bayern Munich and Liverpool also get max points from the games with Bruges and Rangers. Legia, Warsaw. mm, Yeah, Arsenal and Porto are definitely going through. Depending on how Chelsea plays, they might or might not. I don't know how they perform with the issues that we have created for them. Maccabi Tel Aviv gets into Barcelona's group, which means Barcelona has to take revenge. And Lille joins um, Group F, where Milan is, and that's also going to be something very interesting. So yeah, neither of our teams are in a bad or difficult group. Um, yeah, I think all three of our Champions League teams will go into the next stage. Just those 70K. That's all we lose. Okay, thank you, ownership. I guess because we're still in European competitions. Okay, Lyon plays this. So, normally, I just want to mention this because I feel like it's important. Normally, we should rotate the squad or play players that are more in form than their already on the field counterpart. So normally, for example, here I would put Patrick Muller for Abidal, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see uh, what we can do with the squad of players that play a lot of games, the most games. That's why I've written down all the first 11s. That's why I made the first 11 and another 11 players that are substitutes for each of the positions. So we're gonna keep a steady first 11, and when one of the players is unavailable or fatigued too much, we will replace them. But for now, it's not the case. Our first 11, the only replacement is Mita, which is Florent Malouda's sub. Because Malouda is still suspended, but the next game I think he will be back. So it is Mita's chance to show what he can do. Hamburg plays Hertha Berlin. Wow, we're playing in the qualifications for the UEFA Cup. We are playing freaking Galatasaray. at least maybe, but just maybe now they will let us use our squad, because if we do, I don't see us having problems against Galatasaray. But if we're playing with this same team, then we're gonna have a problem. Okay, Sam, goodbye. Hawker, goodbye. Canis. What? That a player can be moved only once per season. What the hell is that, bro? Like, why? Okay, let's go back to making our first. This is our first 11. Three weeks out from our game. Not bad. Could have been worse. Will be recovered by the start of the season. Oh, let's see Lyon Hamburg. How they, 4 launch scores for Hamburg. That's great. 1-0. Let's make a sell for Lyon. Something that can change the dynamic of the game. Let's add to Lyon. And here, let's add Sanogo. And that is wins. Okay, 5th minute. Ben Arfa for Benzema. And Karlstrom for Schweinsteiger. Here we're gonna add Rafinha and then Zuclat. Lyon couldn't win against Nice. Hamburg wins by 3-1 again. Hamburg is the only team in Germany with 9 points out of 9. No team in France has 9 out of 9, and only out of 3 games, only 3 teams have won 2. Everybody lost. Did they lose today, all of them? I don't think so. Sedan Ardennes and Le Mans. No, Le Mans won today and Sedan lost. So, yeah. Interesting. Okay, now let's see in England how things move. Chelsea a win and a draw. They lost again against Leeds, and they won against Burnley. Joe Cole seems to be scoring for him. They only scored 3 goals, so yeah. What about City? Wow. City, same situation. They lost against West Ham. And they beat Arsenal. Ah, awesome. This is a weird exchange between Lokomotiv and CSK. Not really interesting transfers. Not interesting at all, these transfers. Juninho, team of the week, obviously. You are playing regularly, Terry. You too, Chris. Sorry, Vanderbilt. This is the most unfair shit ever. I cannot play the players I bought because they're not on the competition's list. But you know, I'm not even gonna argue with that. Okay, Hamburg won't be in the European competitions. Big whoop. I'm really angry about this. I don't know why, but I'm really, really angry. At least the championship starts in Spain today. La Liga starts. Wow, such a great start for Barcelona, man. 2 goals in 7 minutes. I'm just gonna criticize him because I can't. Thank you, Eto. Thank you. Barcelona couldn't win a freaking game. Oh wait, maybe they will they'll prompt me to select after the transfer period ends. Maybe it's time to play friendly against Barcelona. In a friendly, Simao decided to abuse the freaking referee, bro. Damn. In a freaking friendly. Wow, Milan straight against Rome in the Coppa Italia. Yay. So because Lyon lost, their friendly will be against Hamburg on this Tuesday. And this same Tuesday, Barcelona will play Milan. Duel of the Greats. Lyon has their first 11 intact, and with Jesus Navas back from his injury, Hamburg also has their regular season 11. Barcelona 2. Inzaghi was the player of the month in a month where there was no Italian football, only in Champions League game. Just 2 Champions League games. That's all we played with Milan. And the friendly against Lyon, which they won. And yep, Let's see if they have their first team intact. Yep. Wait. Sergio Ramos comes for Bonera. Malin is also back from his injury. I like the sound of that. Okay, this is the greatest duel ever. The third place final and the final for these four squads. Which one will be theoretically the best? This is the Champions League. Let's go. Matchison is the penalty taker for Hamburg. Okay, I need to adjust the roles for all of these teams because I don't want the central defender to be the main penalty taker for Hamburg. Poland makes it too. And officially, ironically, Lyon will be the worst team. Echo scores. Pirlo makes it 1-1. Instead of 2-1, Milan is the best team. Official. So I'm going to replace the order here on my screen for a bit. So Milan is the best team. Barcelona will be second. Hamburg is third. And Lyon is dead last. Dead last. God damn. This is the order. Lyon plays Troyer. Hamburg doesn't play. Barca doesn't play. Milan doesn't play. Minus 8 points. This is what we will have. Come on, you guys. And also for Abidala, I want to avoid getting a red card. Ben Arfa for Benzema and for Alan for Thiago. Okay, finally get the score. Oh, we're getting Champions League football already. We are getting Champions League football this week. Eto get sent. Come on, ref. I got actually two red cards at Barcelona and one at Milan. So 3 red cards in the game. Oh my god, but the humiliation that Milan put Lazio under 7-1. Jesus Christ. Scores against Milan. Milan probably gets injured. And fucking fantastic start. The Champions League campaign for our teams there. scores against Chelsea. Let's make some substitutions. Nani, Burkov, and Karagunis will be my Milan subs. Open stream. So Barcelona and Lyon won. Milan, well, Milan, but yeah, 1-1 against Valencia, and yeah, Valencia was the team from the second group, so it's okay as long as we are not dropping points against Anderlecht or Lille. I'm okay with that. Group D as expected, just like Group E. Hamburg finally has all its players playing in an European competition game. Javi's out just for 9 days, so can't be mad at that. How's the feel? Very offensive team. It's now broken toe. This is not broken. I was kind of hoping maybe, if possible, our team can ensure the qualification from now, not wait for the game in Turkey, but we're gonna have a massive deal in Turkey. We had our chances. Oh, we had 16 shots and 12 shots on target. Wow. The Galatasaray was really lucky then. Lorient? Dortmund? No, he's too injured in his little toe to continue this game. Xavi, Messi, and Eto'o are both out, so Hugo Johnson, Aaron Lennon, and Deco. So just those two games. today. One point six though. 1.6. Wait, weren't Barcelona playing too? No, I saw him for Thiago, Patrick Miola for Chris, and Ben Arfa for Benzema. The only brings that the 3 points. Hamburg didn't get the 3 points, but to be fair, they did play Borussia Dortmund, which also happens to be the team in second place. John Terry, man of the match. Lyon is second. That's not that bad. Hamburg is first. Milan is, well, not last. We are 8 points away from Inter. That's how we start this championship in Italy. If we can manage to win, it's gonna be freaking amazing. In Spain, it's disastrous. Absolutely disastrous for Barcelona. They lost 2 out of 2. They didn't even change their first 11 that much, so they're just shit. It's only 3 players in the first team that weren't in there when the team started. So they're just in a shit form. That's it. Wow. Okay, let's see in England what's the situation. Okay, they're clustering together as expected. Spurs would cluster, but they miss a lot of players. Aaron Lennon, Jermaine Jennings. I think just that to be fair. We also wanted to buy the foe at Hamburg at some point, but we decided no, at Lyon. No, not at Lyon. No, I think at Hamburg, and then at Hamburg, and we decided to go for Pizarro instead. That's what happened. Okay, let's adjust the roles now for the teams. So penalties, Thierry Henry. No one better than Juninho at free kicks. Captain. Captain will be John Terry. I'm gonna let him be because leadership is leadership. So yeah. He scored. He's already friends, I think. I'll assume with the squad, so we're gonna keep him. Okay, Matison. He is the one taking the pens because he's the best in this squad at taking the pens. I can't believe Van der Vaart is so far off. Zanetti, followed by Simon and then Van der Vaart. These are Hamburg's captains. Let's look over here. Ronaldinho is taking the pass, obviously. And Ronaldinho is also the captain, as one should expect of him. Xavi's out. Messi's out. Eto's out. Milan Parma. Gattuso is out because he got a red card. So we're gonna have Goku playing in his place. This coffee is energy. And the Maldini is 57. I really don't like what we are doing with Maldini here. We should have gotten a massive, a great left back, but we will next season. What I'm thinking is maybe next season we can get a really solid central defender for Barcelona, and then we can send Kivo over to Milan. That would be a good idea. That would be the best play here. But what do I know? What do I know? Nothing to confess. Come on, fucking Barcelona, bro. Barcelona's gonna fucking relegate. Hear me out. They're gonna relegate. And if they do, they're gonna lose players. Because I have the relegation release clause in a lot of players' contract. Wow. Damn.
Largo il factotum delle città, largo. La 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 la. Ah! Presto, battega che nel mangiar, presto. La 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 la. Ah, che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere per un barbiere di qualità, di qualità. Ah, brava figa, brava, bravissima, bravo. La 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 la. Ah, con la pizza per verità, bravo.
No.
La 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 la.
No.
Fortunatissimi davvero. Fortunatissimi davvero. La 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 la. Pronto fa tutto la notte e il giorno, sempre d'intorno, in giro sta.
Only
Mirando
one
fare
player
il
is
suo
injured.
mestiere. Di chi
That's
nuovo
good, cool.
conosce già. La 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 la
That's
la
what's coming for
la
him,
la la.
and the team is complete. We're gonna have to rely on for volley. Another great superstar. What can I say?
Poi del mestiere, con la donnetta, col cavaliere, con la donnetta, la la la.
A lot of goals in front. Yeah. Bringing in Milan and also taking out Benzema. Calling him the It's a cup game. Now I realize it's Lyons' second team. That's why we're winning 11-1. Oh my god. Oh my god. 12-1. Well, I think that's what happens when you get drawn in a cup game against someone's reserve team. Wow. 12-1. It's 12. Jesus Christ. Milan also really impeccable with the 7-1, 7-0 win. Our opponents, e- each of our opponents got 2 red cards. Wow. Another reserve team. Okay, no more reserve teams left in the now. Bordeaux. Awesome. An extra mil goes for that construction budget. Let's see what our fans think so far. Fans love me. Parking is a nightmare and nobody's doing anything about it. Let's see how I can help you, Vincent. Let's see how I can help Vincent with some parking spots. There you go, Vincent. That's for you. In 6 months, you're gonna have parking spaces. Fans at Hamburg also love me. In a team with Forlan, Simao, Jesus Navas, Van der Vaart, Van der Sar, Zanetti, and Pizarro, my fans' favorite player is freaking 17 years old Marouane Fellaini. Damn, that that hurts everyone else in the team. Jesus Christ. We got a youngster, and he's shit. Pep Guardiola, who's that? The fans are sick of me already. Oh, adorable. Our fans think we're gonna win the championship. We have 1 point in 3 games. Seems like a hard task. Give me a break. I'm getting them. And parking is a nightmare for you guys too. Wow. Italy has a narrow layout. There you go. Parking spaces. Hello, Diara. Knee contusion. Contusion is not bad. Costa and Rafinha for Zanetti because he did great in his last game. Bremen beat us. Lyon deflates with a 5-0 against Lille. I can't criticize anyone in my team today. They were great. Yes, they were. Abidal, Juninho, and Malouda. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna play Marquez. Decent team considering only Puyol is missing. Messi and Ronaldinho are barely doing anything though for the team. Oh no, Inzaghi's injured. Bro. Ancelotti is not allowed to talk with the press. Barcelona is an absolute disaster. Barcelona is a complete disaster. Damn, man. I think at some point I said something about parties when they win their next game. So, who wins the Champions League game gets a party. Although Diarra still unavailable, the rest of the team is good to go. Can't schedule an emergency meeting. They gotta wait for now, but I am gonna have a meeting the next time they lose. Goku is available. Inzaghi is available. The entire Milan first team. I have a strong feeling even though we won in our friendlies that is probably the best team that we lost. I think they will. They have the most chances right now in the country. They're in a great form. Look at these guys. Left and right. In danger. Milan is losing. I don't know Barcelona. Hat-trick for Milan. Freaking legend, I swear to God. Okay, Barcelona won. Milan lost. And Lyon smashed. Damn. Lyon is the hardest, strongest. Bro, look at freaking Juninho. He's 31 years old, 85 rated. This is what I was saying about that dynamic overall that changes depending on the player's form. Juninho this season is freaking crazy. Freaking he's a beast. He is so far he's the best players from all the four teams. The second best, I would say it might be Inzaghi. Barcelona, I can't say anything about anyone because they're complete shit. And Hamburg, they're on and off. On and off. If Forlan or Pizarro are having a good day, Hamburg is scoring. They are or they were first in the league, I think. Let's see. Lyon is first, so nothing to say about them here. Hamburg is not first anymore. Milan is not on a negative any longer, but it will be very difficult to recover all the points needed. And look at this. Look at this shit. I know it's been only 4 games, but one in relegation. At least Real Madrid also on a kind of bad form. Have 6 points over us. So shouldn't be that bad. I wanted to check the goal scorers. Scorers. Oh wait, before that, I wanna see the league table in England again. Clustered together. All the good teams. Except all the good no, I'm joking, I'm joking. Except Tottenham. Tottenham. Uh all the good teams are clustered here with a 3 point difference between them. Wolverhampton is in a weirdly incredible form. We have won 3 out of 6. So okay, let's see the top scorers. In England is Dirk Kuyt. 12 goals already. Bro, this guy played 6 games and he scored 12 goals. Wow. France. Wow. Wow. Pauletta scored more goals than Juninho. How how is that possible? Well, Juninho scored more in Champions League. He scored 4 in the last game against Panathinaikos. Forlan and Pizarro, 3 goals each. They are reliant, reliable guys. Gilardino here, leading the scoreboards for Italy. And Inzaghi is not far either, 5 goals. Did we score any goals? It's Gudjonsson and Eto. And I think Ronaldinho also scored. Oh no, it was Zambrata. Oh, and Ronaldinho. Yeah. Awesome. So our entire team scored. This doesn't make sense. How can we only scored 2 goals, but we have 4 people on the scoreboard? Makes no sense. Doesn't matter anymore. Let's see what Hamburg does in the game against Galatasaray. They need to qualify to the UEFA Cup groups, or else they're gonna get wrecked. Come on, Hamburg. Spencer said no. No, come on, Hamburg. Come on, Galatasaray. Yes. Steady progress. If Poland has a good day, he scores. If Pizarro has a good day, he scores. Jermaine Jenas sends us through. Freaking out the last minute. Why was it this hard? Why? So much more difficult than it should have been, bro. And we're the third in the third group? That's embarrassing. Third. Okay. Um, who else here on paper makes us think that we don't have chances? So from this first group, I think Newcastle. I don't know what is more sales form, but they might be again on paper. Spurs, I know they are in a bad form, so I won't say too much about that. Uh, from here, I don't know. It depends only on the player's form. I don't really see anyone on paper that should be better than Hamburg. Maybe Ajax. We managed to get a few players from them, so it shouldn't be. Well, we can get important players. We got Urbi Manuelson and I forgot his name. That guy that's at Barcelona, Parma. Okay, let's see. Who are we gonna play? It's only gonna be 4 games. No Romanian teams. I thought that red and white might have been Dinamo Bucharest, but oh wow, wow, wow! I really don't like this Deportivo. God damn it, bro! Deportivo is not the team that I would have wanted to see alongside Newcastle. Not gonna stay for the rest of it. Oh my God! Standard Liège and Red Bull Salzburg. Is this the most difficult group? Yeah, it is. The group of death, Group C. And in Champions League, our teams are in groups D, E, and F. So that's just a fun fact. Uh, yeah. Wow. Wow, that's a hard group. Very hard group.
Meant to buy you flowers and valentines, it's true, I thought you knew. It just slipped my mind again. I try not to forget, but that last jet cigarette, it was gone, I swear it slipped my mind again.
Let's put money back into the salary budget. Alo Diarra is back. Let's see. Newcastle. Joaquin Martins. Deportivo. The Standard Liège and Red Bull Salzburg don't really have top players. they should be beatable. Newcastle and Deportivo depends on the luck, but I think Deportivo might also be beatable. Although I've noticed in these simulations that Deportivo is always doing good for some reason. Not doing great now, but still. Like, we are leading Eintracht Frankfurt. Now scored. I don't want to say disappointed, but surprised that Kylian isn't scoring as much I expected him to score. He's an 18. He's an 88 overall for Christ's sakes. And mm, 22 million euros. We bought him for 70. What are you talking about? Where is this 22 coming from? Because it's not 22 million. What the hell? Hold on. Injury. Again. It's not his first injury this season. Been our fault. And since Juninho didn't score today, let's give Özil a shot. Well, let's look a bit at Hamburg. Rafinha for Zanetti. Nelson for... No. I'm going to replace the midfield. Soares and... Soares? He's English, so it's Tom Soares. Soares and Chernak. Great substitution, guys. Great substitution. You're going to put Benzema on. I just felt if you keep it like this. Yeah. Hamburg 1. Lyon 1. Lyon is first again. Hamburg is second. They won, so they get their parties. Well, you're not gonna. Neither of you. Paulo Guerrero concerned about his national team prospects. Bro, I don't care. I don't care. If you wanted me to care, you should have not joined. I don't know what to say. So, How long is Puyol injured? 7 weeks. Wow. Heavy is Maduro, and this is the player that I was thinking about earlier that came from Ajax. AC Milan. Tired first 11 is here. Let's see. Can everybody win? Jesus Christ, Gaku, so that's your second red card in 5 games. So many freaking yellow cards. I'm gonna replace all the yellow cards. I don't want to risk another red. Barcelona scoring 2 goals in the game. You can see it. What the hell is wrong with Italy, bro? Milan won a game where they have fewer players than the opposition. Barcelona got a draw. They're gonna get that part. That doesn't mean I'm happy with them. Yeah, just let me guys coffee. That's weird, but if he managed to defend the lead, it's very decent. sweepstakes. Malaga scored a goal. Right. So from Milan, Malaga is the one that scored. Scored against Azerbaijan and small against Slovenia. Another 2-2 for him. Deco scored 2. Portugal win. It was Deco and Small. The only thing about Paul Drive and no one from Lyon. Lorraine Shotnut. Romania beat Northern Ireland 5-0. People Inzaghi a hat trick on his call up to the national team. I want to play Manofa instead of Benzema this game. Because he came in clutch. Can't lie. Came in really clutch. And also Chelsea not looking for Dominions. Because he came in clutch for the national team as well. More substitution on third team. Very serious Abigail. Let's take out Ben Arfa. I really want Ben Arfa to have a great game today, but apparently Abigail. Have a good start, an impeccable start. But where are we starting out? I don't got beat by Celtic, man. Four matches, fuck off. And Sevilla. And Milan is playing Sampdoria. Even if Paraguay play instead of Burkus just because Paraguay play for the national team. He has high fitness, and I think we will win this game if he plays good. Nesta, bro, you're slipping up. Rico Valdez, he had a range of 9, so I think he kept us in the game. This is a fucking joke. Did we have a game week where all 4 of our teams won? But somehow we managed a game week where neither of our teams won. Hamburg drew. Wait, Hamburg drew or did they lose? Oh no, they won. They won. So not all 4 of them not win. What about England? Did Chelsea fell off already? No. Oh, they haven't played more games yet. It was the international break, to be fair. European games, lads. Nobody's injured, but Berafa is going to play over Benzema. Is he doing it? Have a full game last time. Milan is coming back in. The Barca is tight. This was suspended because of a yellow card in this game as well. Damn, Gattuso really likes. Yeah, most of the refs are a joke, but bro, you're getting booked left and right. I'm not gonna talk about somebody else's discipline. Yeah, Rapid scored, but then Arsenal made it 1-1. They took 1-1. In 10 was left. But the Rapid game was I don't have a CD replacement, so I'm just gonna put Turambi. Is anybody gonna get injured today? Ankara Galatasaray. Biraz sonra gideceğiz. Second red card in that. Bad Milan. Okay. 3 out of 3. Lyon 1. 3 out of 3 for Barcelona as well. At least here they are winning games. In the league, they haven't won yet. Oh my god, and Milan is in such a shit spot. But I would prefer us beating Standard. No, us beating Standard, not the other way around. Fuck off, bro. Fuck off. Milan and Hamburg. Boy. All three of them are playing like shit. Except Lyon. Milan and Barcelona and Hamburg are recently playing like shit. I'm just gonna wait for one last game week and then I'm gonna end for today. It's the 10th game. It's the 10th in France. And we're gonna get to for DRI as well. Sorry for that. Come on, lads. Come on. Bro. I'm not gonna say anything to the players that day. My god, my players get so many freaking red cards, bro. For Christ's sakes. Alright, we need to take Ben Arfa out. Actually, no, I'm not taking Ben Arfa out. Taking Tim alone. Oh my god, Genuine only came clutch right at the end. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, with one player less on the field, Mourinho and Henry came in fucking clutch. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We're gonna look at the leaderboards. Again. The average players. Hmm, flops. Yeah, well, they are not flops. They are just players who are not getting injured. Wow, that's one way to end this for today. So our Barcelona team, which is terrible, is playing Real Madrid. 3 draws, 3 losses. Then we get our first win of the season with 7 games against Real Madrid away at the Bernabeu. Of course, Marquez, yeah, I don't mind if you injure yourself. Go, be free, do whatever you want. Okay. So technically now, with both Lyon and Marquez out, I don't have any other central defender substitutes. Okay, we're gonna beat Real Madrid. Michael Richards and Christian Kivu at the hard work defense. Trust me. Trust the process. I didn't buy Arteta, but I will trust the process. Manella's injured. Oh, look who's back from his injury. Milan is whole again. Goodness, actually showing that he is more clutch than Petro. I'm not sure how this makes me feel. Freaking Messi, the GOAT. Well, for me, he's not the GOAT, but everybody says he's the GOAT, so he's coming in clutch. Scored his first goal this season against Milan really, really, really likes getting these freaking yellow cards, don't they? Okay, this one's Gattuso and Pirlo more defensively. Leave Kaká over there. The score for Milan is not bad, but Barcelona getting their first win of the season against Real Madrid is something that gives me hope for tomorrow when we're gonna play again. Okay, so before ending it for today, let's have one last look at leaderboards. So in Italy, we are falling really, really behind. Don't think we're gonna catch Inter again. Milan had No, not 16. Minus 12 points, I think. So how many points should I have? Yeah. 4 wins, that's 12. 13. 13 minus 5, 8. Okay, so only minus 8 points. But we're the team with the second most goals. We have 7 wins. Gerardino is scoring a lot of goals, but I don't know. Tired, he's scoring. Okay, out of the relegation zone. Time to fly and recover that 11 points difference. The good thing is that Real Madrid is also in a terrible, terrible, terrible form. And these teams are prone to lose more games than an informed Real Madrid. So the fact that they're not too ahead of us uh, makes me feel okay. Fernando Torres is the top scorer. So mad he didn't want to come to Hamburg. So mad about this. The German league, Hamburg is fourth, but the first 3 games are only 1 point away. Zaro is up there contending for the top scorer position. I think it's good. In France, we are still the leaders even after losing the game. Wait, we didn't? 3 games ago we lost? Who beat us? Oh, Toulouse in the second match. Yeah, I remember. Pauletta. At one point, I was considering buying Pauletta, but something inside me said, nah. And in England, they played again. Tottenham is shit. Wow, Chelsea went in second. Oh, this is so tight. This is so tight. Almost, just, just like Germany. Germany is also tight. Top 6, 20 points between top 16, and 2 points between the top 6 teams in England as well. In France, it's a bit more detached. But not by a lot. In Italy, well, the situation is a lot different. Oh, Fiorentina. Wow, such a good point. They would have been second place if they didn't have minus 19. It is what it is. In Spain, Celta Vigo and Valencia are fighting for it. Mallorca's close behind. Yeah. I think that's it. They're quite good. Okay, that was it. Thanks for tuning in if you did. If you didn't, no worries. Yeah. So, see you tomorrow.